Oh, what? Is this cards?
No.
No. What is that? Thank you.
Yeah.
I've got chills right now. This is cool.
We're here to do a pickups video with you guys. It's been a long time since we've done a video. This is something totally different for us. Fun, interesting. We both kind of turned into gaming. Wouldn't you say?
Still do Pokemon, but yeah, gaming has become a thing, and collections.
And I've got a lot to show. Some really awesome consoles that I've wanted for a long time, and just a bunch of games and some random stuff that you guys should enjoy. So let's get into it. It's kind of gonna get a bulk of some of the weird stuff out, along with the story. So I just got a couple movies and one game here. I had one story attached, and I don't think G's seen half of this stuff, so it should be news to him too.
Nope.
But these two, NCAA 12, and This Is the End on Blu-ray, I found at a thrift store. Normally these things are priced like $5 a pop, but I guess there was a new lady at the counter, and actually I've interacted with her a few times, and I don't think she knows pricing, or something. Maybe she likes me, I don't know. Maybe she knows that I'm in there a lot. But for these two, I paid $2.07 after tax, so pretty good. And NCAA, I know 13 and 14 are pretty high, but 12 I didn't have, and it's great to add to the collection for practically $1 each. I didn't have this in my Blu-rays yet. It's a great movie, so I'm glad to add that. And then I just got a couple other movies. Medusa, we just got that tonight. I'm gonna give that a shot. Haven't opened it yet. I got the BOURNE Supremacy on HD DVD. I actually plan to try to get a complete set of all the HD DVDs. Ooh. I don't have the miniature player for like the Xbox 360 or anything, but the maroon case is really cool, and I hope to complete a set. And then the Invincible Iron Man animated series.
It's a pretty good one. I watched that.
Is that the series? No, sorry, it's the animated movie. I haven't seen it yet, so you said it was pretty good though?
Yeah.
So, pretty cool to add to the collection.
Pretty interesting.
I think that was a decent chunk of the bulk. Well, and I mentioned earlier that I got a lot from our mutual friend Luth. G knows that I've been heavily collecting lately, so anytime he sees it, he kind of lets me know, and he sent me a picture of a tub full of stuff, and I'm going to go through a lot more of it. It is a tub. So a few of the heavy hitters that I found out of this one was Midnight Club on the PS2 is great. There's a couple sports titles in there. Burnout Paradise is always good. And then Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. And then there's, like I said, there's a couple other sports titles, but really glad a lot of these I didn't have.
One I thought was pretty cool, just because it's coming out soon, Enter the Matrix. Just the fact of getting to play as Neo and curving bullets, like, you know when you were a kid and you watched that movie, you're just like, yeah. Oh, I can curve bullets!
I haven't played that title, but it's kind of a meme.
Awkward.
It's a little... Okay. Why'd you open that right now? So...
Because I wanted to know.
I wonder if, yeah, it's funny. So we opened this, and NHL 2001 is in it. Here's the PlayStation one I was going to get to later.
Oh.
I wonder if it, oh.
It's not.
That's okay.
I guess we're going to find out some stuff today.
Yeah. I haven't opened the tub. I just got the G's. He's been holding it for me. So I'm sure it'll turn up, but either way, here's a good, here you go. These go together. Maybe we'll hunt down Enter the Matrix later on. But yeah, this is part of the same haul, and I'll kind of let you guys know what was from that one.
To me, just a beautiful case in general. just
to see the binary.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So go ahead.
So random trip to Walmart to get groceries and stuff. Something that I've been thinking about trying to get and just kind of hold on the collection. Right, is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Yeah. Just the thought of having that in my collection, or really just the old time.
Oh, this has 3 cards in it.
Yeah, it's got 3 cards in it.
I thought it was just one.
No, it's three different cards in there. Just the what's the word I'm looking for? You like remembering and
just nostalgia.
Yeah, the nostalgia
there
factor.
You go.
Thanks. Just the nostalgia factor of
That's
just
awesome.
Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, and
anything Konami.
And anything Konami. Yeah, just nostalgia factor.
That's awesome.
I'm probably never gonna play this game.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not gonna come out of this plastic.
It's never gonna come out of this plastic, but it's cool. Just
something to add to the collection.
Something to add to the collection.
But if you find another one, you should definitely open that one.
Probably. I want to see what the cards look like.
I went to GameStop the other day and got a little smorgasbord of games. One of them that I thought was really cool was Alex Kidd. I was gonna get the Switch one, but this one was actually like $12 cheaper. And this one actually has feelies in it, and I'll probably put a clip in there of kind of the inside, but it has a cool little keychain in there. And the reversible sleeve is really cool, so I'll do a little picture over and kind of show you guys that. I also got Hellblade, Suana's Sacrifice. This one has won several awards, and I've heard great things about this one.
I didn't know you got that one. Oh, okay.
But this one, I guess it's more of a psychological thing. This is when I was at GameStop. The guy was telling me that this one, it's the only game he's ever put in, and it actually recommends that you wear a headset. So before playing, it says like, whenever it says put on a headset, but to me that says, okay, unplug, turn off the lights, and just, you know, let yourself into this game. Immerse
yourself in the game.
There you go.
Hey!
And then, Crackdown 3, I didn't know existed. Every now and again, even AAAs, I don't know if this is a AAA or not, but every now and then, games that I should know about, I don't.
The fact of you just being a cop with superpowers is just kind of fun, in general.
And then that same GameStop.
That's the game that I'm thinking of. Pretty sure that's the game I'm thinking of. Anyways,
how would you put that? That same GameStop stop. That same stop at GameStop.
There you go.
I got these titles. I got a Ghost Runner for the Nintendo Switch. What caught my eye though is it said that it's an action platformer, but from the first person.
I think we should try this one out.
I thought it was pretty cool. I played it for a couple minutes. I may try to do some gameplay footage on there. It is hard. I don't know if it's because I had it in, it wasn't docked, it was just in handheld mode, but it is rough. I feel like if I had a controller, it'd be a little easier. Have you played Titanfall 2?
I played Titanfall, the first one.
Did it have a lot of the wall running?
Yeah, but
just like that, but it's fast, and you die fast, and you respawn fast. So you have to be on it.
I think the only thing that turned me away from Titanfall in general was it wasn't a campaign. I feel like that game had a campaign.
Titanfall 2 does.
Titanfall 2 does? Damn, I should have tried that one.
Fantastic. And you don't have to have internet connectivity. So as soon as I found that out, I had to get that. I got that a few months ago, I think. And then I got Iris Fall. Another one I didn't know existed, but I looked at the back and it's very Tim Burton-esque.
I like that.
Like it's I guess it says fusing gameplay with light and shadow. So again, on this one, I'll try to do like an overlay. But it looks kind of creepy and eerie. I'm not sure what it's about, or if it's a platform, but it's both 2D and 3D, and it's sealed. So I always have a dilemma opening sealed stuff, but I'm trying to get better with that. So maybe I'll buy it used and play it there, or I will open it. But the final one from that same GameStop stop was Hitman Steelbook Edition, and oddly enough, this was actually the cheapest game out of the bunch, but I love steelbooks.
Hitman is fun, just in general.
So I thought that was really cool, and I'm very, very happy to add that to the collection. And I'm very surprised this actually had the sticker over this, and
you got it
came off. Yeah,
nice.
So on both of them, I didn't even have to put heat on it or anything. It actually peeled off. So they probably got this on trade, very recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So different day of Walmart. Actually tonight. One of my favorite games that kind of started me down the road of playing video games. Not this one in general, just the Zelda franchise. I remember playing it on the Super Nintendo, Link to the Past. My brother would always beat it, and I'd just go play around on his game, be like, oh, this is cool, fun, throwing Master Sword bolts at everybody. I picked this up today, was the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. I remember playing this, I think it was on the Wii, and I had just come back from my training, or I was off on vacation from training, and just way late into a game and beat it, and I was like, oh, I wish I had more time to just enjoy playing a game. And
don't we all?
Yeah, God, I'm gonna come back to this, and probably maybe one night we'll do some.
Are you gonna open that one?
I probably won't open this one. This one I probably won't.
So you're kind of similar to me, where, titles like that mean a lot to you. you'd almost have to get duplicate copies just to open one.
Yeah.
I'm a stick. If I buy something, like if I see something in the wild, even if it's like Britney's Dance Beat for the PlayStation 2, Britney Spears game, if it was sealed, that's the way it would stay, and it would stay with me. I just got a copy of SOCOM, the Navy SEALs edition, and it was sealed, so I put it in the big
That's cool.
heavy-duty plastic cover. It's not worth much, but I'm more of a preservationist, so it's cool to find something that's already 10 or 15 years old, and it's going to live, you know, the rest of its life with me preserved. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with that, but I would just, if the money's there and you know, I was given the allowance or kind of budgeted for it, then I'm going to buy 2 copies of something I really enjoy.
I'll go one more, and
Okay.
then super nostalgia again. Obviously, all the stuff that we have here. We picked up Digimon World and played a few seconds of it, or a few minutes of it. It was pretty fun, pretty interesting turn-based system. Gonna dive into this one probably here soon.
I was gonna say there's not much more to say
Yeah.
than that it's turn-based and we played it for a few minutes.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. So, Digimon World, nostalgia factors for me.
Good stuff. Okay, I got another stack I can go here. So I mentioned a few minutes ago that there was going to be a couple consoles that I've been wanting for a long time. I may have just mentioned one console, but there are 2 consoles I'm getting to, and you could probably guess what they are now. One of them's not a Sega Genesis though. But I got
cool.
yeah.
God, that would be cool.
I got Sega Sports Prime Time, and this was from Luth, our mutual friend again. Same bundle. I may try to get a picture of the tub of all of it together, but when I saw it, I was just awestruck, and it was a great deal. Awesome find. But yeah, that's the Sega cart, and then there's a couple N64 games here, cartridges. Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey. GoldenEye 007, pretty much a staple in any N64 collection.
Everybody loves running around big-headed with Golden Gun.
And this is a game that everybody wants a remaster, remake, reboot, whatever.
I'd play it nonstop.
But due to licensing, people don't think it'll ever happen, so that's unfortunate.
I wish it would.
But obviously a staple. GT64, I'm not too familiar with. Ocean, the developer Ocean, I have a couple games. I can't name them right now, but Ocean's familiar to me. And then San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. I feel like that sticker kind of, it unlocks something, but I'm not remembering gameplay, so I'll definitely have to pop this in. What am I gonna? Go ahead.
This is the one that I remember. One of the ones I remember the most.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna pop that San Francisco Rushing because I feel like I know what it is, but I'm just going off the label, so I don't know. What am I gonna pop it into? I'm going to pop it into the N64 that I got. This was part of that same bundle. This is awesome. So I don't know if you remember, but like 4 or 5 months ago, I actually got just the jumper.
It is up.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not the expansion that you have to play like
For
Donkey Kong.
yeah.
But there's like $40, $50. I can pick that up, no big deal. And for the deal I got on this, I'm over the moon with this. So, like I said, 4 or 5 months ago, I actually had the Pikachu edition. And for whatever reason, you know how it goes being a collector, sometimes you have to sell some of it off. I had the blue USA release Pikachu edition of the N64. Cheeks lit up, everything was good. It even had the sticker still on it. It was awesome. I had to sell it. I made a couple bucks on it, and now I have an N64 back in my collection. And everything always comes back full circle, so if anything has to be sold, it'll come back. I really hope to re-add the Pikachu Edition N64 at some point. Last thing on the N64, I have 2 controllers came with it. This is beautiful.
I think I had 2 of those.
The purple, I don't know the actual name for it. I'm just going to call it Purple Crystal. I know they have like the, what do they call it? It's like the Fantastic, is it the Fantastic colors? Either way, it's a crystal purple and then just a standard gray. 2 controllers, tight thumbstick. Wow, that's the first time I've actually touched those. Those are not beat up at all. These are very, feel like they'd be very usable controllers.
New.
Yeah, very clicky still. That's awesome. So tight joysticks on those. On that note,
Don't worry, it's safe.
it's safe.
It's okay. We saved it.
On that note, your turn.
I'm very partial to my nostalgia, as I keep saying. This game, my dad bought me when I first had my PlayStation 2, and we would sit there and he'd watch me play hours until he'd fall asleep, and I'd keep playing until he'd wake up and just be like, oh God, you're still playing. Okay, let's keep going. So Gonkey got me for my birthday a couple of copies of Jack and Daxter. The weirdest game, but so much fun for an RPG that you're just a silent kid running around getting precursor orbs with your funny little ferret dude with Dax, and it's just amazing. Like, just for that time, PlayStation 2, you're literally immersing yourself in these graphics, and you're like, it's beautiful. One of the most beautiful games I ever played, and just hold dear to my heart. So, thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Red label, black label.
Red label and black label.
So that's one of those titles that, like, I know Jack and Daxter. Anytime I find anything like that, it's coming to you, and Zelda. Those are the two titles I know, no matter what they are, across the board, sealed, open, tore up, whatever.
Also, just because I was like 8 and 10 or however old I was, I found her cute.
All right. My next?
Yeah, up to you.
Okay. This is going to be the last of what came... No, sorry. Video game-wise, there's still one more console. But video game-wise, it's going to be these 3 games that came out of that... and I don't have this one yet. Out of that same bundle that Luth sold me for a crazy price. Once again, thank you, Luth. That was awesome of you. Thanks for thinking of me, and thank you for letting him know. But Formula 1 Championship Edition... Never played it. Graphics look to be okay, and it's going to be a welcome addition to the collection. Ghost Recon. It's a red label. So anything red label, typically it's got a. Oh man, I'm excited about that. Red label. It had to have been at least playable. They didn't do a greatest hits and a reprint on something that was garbage. So red labels are always welcome. And again, on the 2 copies, I've actually started to collect, black label and red label on all my games. And depending on how old you are, this may be awesome to you.
Yep.
This was a. It looks like it was. Yeah, it was a rental. Obviously, it's got Blockbuster on it.
Way to go, Luth.
Yeah. It was a Blockbuster rental, and it is NBA Live 2003. Anything Blockbuster stickers, anything with that, I tend to keep. So very cool. And then, well, I guess I can include this too before you go. Just a PS3 quick reference guide. I keep everything. I enjoy collecting in any and all facets, and like I mentioned
earlier,
that's
actually like in good condition.
Yeah, it's in good shape, man, and it's gonna stay in good shape because it's with me. Yeah, get a manual graded. I don't even know if they did. That'd be interesting.
I bet you they would.
But like I mentioned earlier, something like that. I mean, people have booths for things like that. I mean, obviously, further on down the road, that's going to be a lot more wanted. But still, it's going to stay with me, and it's going to stay in great shape. But they have booths at all those conventions that just sell, manuals and cases and slips and stuff like that. But
speaking of conventions, we gonna do it?
Do you guys want us to do it? Well, what's the convention called again?
It's called WeebCon.
WeebCon.
Over in Dallas, and it's gonna be in August 13th through the 15th.
In Dallas, you said?
Yeah. So.
Is it just like an all-around con? Is it like a Comic Con,
it's an
gaming
all-around con,
retro
cosplay?
Con?
Probably gonna get some Funko signs, so you'll probably see that here in the video if you guys want that.
Oh, yeah, we've got those signed before.
Yep,
I'll probably put a card of that video too. That's when I went to Collecticon.
Yeah, so maybe it's something we think about doing.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
So again, Gonkey knows me. I like my anime. I am a nerd.
That is now the 3rd time you've called me Gonkey.
Shut up.
Through the whole video.
You're right, Matt. Matt. One of my favorite animes, like all-time favorites I've watched.
Clearly,
obviously, I have enjoyed it a lot. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm sure whoever's watching this, you might have heard of it or seen it. I probably watched that series well over 8 or 9 times, and that's quite a bit of episodes.
Is this Deku Midoriya? You do too, so.
Yeah, it's they're really cool and
great shape.
Really good shape. Oh, that is, I did not notice that.
Yep.
I did not notice Edward's in there. That's
that is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of makes me wish I watched any of that so I knew who Edward was.
I could hurt you.
But eventually I hope to get one of the PS3 test consoles or dev kit consoles.
Yeah, because I want to play these.
They're totally region free. Bad thing is, if they're RPG games...
Let me see one of your Let me see one of the regular Black Label. Yeah, this is Japanese. This is Japan exclusive. United States and Canada, and then Japan.
It's an NTSC though.
Regional, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's region locked, so they may have released an English version. I'm not 100%.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
But they're in great shape.
For Japan only.
Same. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There's the answer. But as I was saying with the test console, unless it's RPG based, if it's a beat 'em up or something, it'd be easy to play.
I think it's RPG
like a heavy text game.
Yeah.
Well, it'd still be cool to boot up and try to guess.
Try to figure it out.
But
I'd be okay with
those
that.
dev consoles, they call them test consoles. They're totally region free. So, and one thing that I've been dying to know, and I cannot find out, does anybody out there know on those test consoles that they're region free, right? So can you play DVDs from any region? If you know that, I would love to know. I'm dying to know because I have several region locked DVDs that I would love to be able to pop into something and play. I can buy a region free DVD player, but I just don't want to spend $80 when I can spend, I don't know how much the dev kit ones are now, but they're $300 or so, and I'd just rather have it all bundled in one. So if anybody knows that, I would love the answer. So just comment that below if you know. I'm going to finish up these few games here. So just tonight, I picked up Resident Evil 2. You guys are going to be ashamed of me. Resident Evil Village is the first Resident Evil game I've ever played.
Shame.
Ever.
Absolute
and
shame.
I love it. I adore it. It's phenomenal. A lot of people talk about Resident Evil 2 as the best one. And the remake, they say, was done fantastic. So I'm hoping to get into this next. I'm on my 5th playthrough on Village.
That's a lot.
It is fantastic. I love it to death. I think my quickest run was 2 hours and 40 minutes. So, and I beat it on hardcore. Next is Village of Shadows mode. But yeah, I'm hoping to get into this one. Hopefully it lives up to the hype. Well, obviously it's going to live up to the hype. Disregard, never mind. And then a Goodwill trip, I picked up NFL Street 2 for the original Xbox.
That's a fun one.
PS2, I have a lot of memories with NFL Street 2 and 3 and NBA Street. I love those games. I don't have an original Xbox yet, but I still have a slowly growing collection of the games.
I can't wait for you to get freaking Halo.
Yeah, well, I already have it.
I want you to get more of them.
More Halos.
Get all the Halos.
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that because all the Halos. On that note, I have like 5 copies of the PS3 of Modern Warfare 2 because that's by far my favorite Call of Duty. Anytime I find a copy that's in good shape,
to me, that is probably one of my favorite Call of Duties as well.
And if I ever find a copy that's in good shape and it's not anything more than $5, I buy it. So if it's in excellent shape, it just goes right there, and I just got a chunk like this. That's all that same tan Modern Warfare. That's hands down my favorite one. That or Black Ops for the original zombies.
The campaign in that's probably absolutely my favorite.
And then this guy here, you actually got a peek of this one before we started filming. But I have a lot of memories with this one. My cousin and I would play many hours of this game on PS2 Slim. And whenever I think of the PS2, I think of this. I think of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I think of coffee. Because there's a lot of coffee. That was when I broke in. You know that teenage year where you break into drinking coffee when you're not supposed to, but it's kind of cool or whatever? So to this day, if I have any coffee with vanilla cream, I immediately think San Andreas or Ace Combat. So it's just one of those weird sensory things that kind of, you know, take you back. But excellent game. What's your memory with this game?
Same thing as Jack and Daxter. My dad actually played me and him played that one. I think it was co-op or something. Yeah, 1 to 2
There's
players.
a fighter one.
Yeah, we played against each other. We played as a team. Just hours upon hours of flying around, throwing missiles at ground targets and all this.
When you can get lost in a game like that, that's how you know it's fun.
Immersive. Straight immersive.
Like this Mario Golf Super Rush, great. So much good fun. Don't need to drink, don't need to do anything. It's just good fun. We just played 18 holes, and my suggestion, use the motion controls. Plain and simple. Use the motion controls.
Definitely hurts the shoulder.
Yeah. I've only got 2 more.
I've got 2 more, and then I'll just grab something from the top to go with it.
Okay.
So let's get into this one first, and then I'll get into the last. I'll leave that for last. So, as you guys know from our recent videos, I'm in the military, and anytime I can go out, when I go out to San Diego and stuff, there's a place over in one of the malls that I go to, big comic book, all that kind of, the retro store. They were, when this came out, it was banned pretty quickly because of, well, I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's Batman Damned, the Black Label, you know, the one. Still got the price tag on it.
How can you tiptoe? So that's very cool, and that's something I've grown to appreciate is price tags, especially on older games. The Immortal John Hancock on YouTube kind of pushed me in that direction because he's got some copies of games with like $2 on it.
Yep.
That are worth astronomical amounts. So the price tag here says $74.99. What would you say it's worth now?
Honestly, I don't know.
I mean, probably more than that.
Probably a little bit more than that with probably the demand and everything. I know for a fact that the variant cover, I wish I knew what was on it, but the variant cover is more looked for. But I just thought this was cool to have just because I knew the fact that Batman's genitalia is just in one of the panels. You're just like, well, there it is. We've seen it.
Have you opened it to take
I
a
have
peek?
not. I have not opened this.
I've never wanted to see a man's genitalia more than in this comic. No, don't open it.
No, I'm not. It's just...
that was a joke, by the way,
but
that I think that's hilarious.
And
but little things like that just shoot the value of things. It's pretty great.
But try to one day, obviously, we always talk about it, trying to get things graded and stuff. This is definitely one of those ones where
don't open it, grade it.
Yeah, don't open it and grade it. So definitely,
I'm gonna have to Google that now. Okay, so I got. Here, I'll just show you guys these two really briefly. I'll dual wield them. So actually, I don't remember if I told you the story on these yet. No? So every now and again, I go on a binge where I'm really focused on eBay. Okay? So you.
Oh God, is he focused? I get at least 4 or 5 texts every other day about, hey, bro.
Well,
check
I mean,
this out.
if you do it right and you do the sort by filters and everything, you do what I did. Well, what I did to get these, and I'll explain some of the other stuff I got. But what I did to win this was I set one of the filters to newest, ending soonest, and I think it was buy it now instead of a bid. So I did that, and I kept refreshing, and I saw one that had the Wii Fit board, a copy of New Super Mario Bros, which I know is like $20 game.
Nice.
If it's disc only.
Yeah.
And then I saw these, and they. I got to get to something. Hopefully I remember. And it had these and a couple other random games, but I've never seen these, and they seem pretty decent quality. And there's an Umbrella Corps game, a Resident Evil game that's kind of a stick shooter or not. Stick
That's
shooter,
kind of nice.
like an on-rail shooter, and it seems pretty stout. You can adjust it and tighten it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can adjust it and shoot it. But what I was giggling about a moment ago, they shipped it pretty quick. But they shipped it with the batteries in Ziploc bags. So I was like, I'll take it. Like, it's free batteries. So anyways, and I got it for very cheap. I think it was $22 shipped for all this, and I was just very excited.
Huh.
That's for
The batteries.
The batteries. Oh, I think it's it's a laser. You can turn it on or off.
That's
so
cool.
I haven't had the opportunity to play with these, but they seem pretty good quality.
That's
so
pretty
I'm
cool.
very excited about these, and I'm glad to show them off. It's by the brand Verge. I've never even heard of the brand, but very, very cool. So it came with the nunchuck, the motion control, and all that stuff. But if you're persistent, eventually it pays off and you get a really good deal. This one, I tried to make a lower offer. I was a little greedy and it got denied, but right after that I did the buy it now price. So somebody else was trying to get into it, but I was lucky enough to get this. So
nice. I guess to round out mine, on our many of escapades, we went to a place, I wish I could remember what the name was. It was a comic store. Literally nothing but comics, and I almost bought a lot of comics in my first slab. Comic slab. But this caught my eye, and now I get something Tinian. Damn it, darn it, shoot. Give me 2 seconds. I think I've still got it up somewhere.
I don't remember the name of that place, but I do remember that it was right across the street from Founded Games.
Yeah.
That one I
Founded Electronics.
Yeah, I cannot forget that.
We
need to do a tour of that. We need to do a walkthrough.
That'd be fun.
That is awesome. So that is a game trading store done right, in my opinion. It had gachapons in there, every console imaginable.
Didn't realize there was a barcode. That was the barcode there.
Huh.
So never heard of it. I do want to, now that I keep looking at it more and more, I want to read it, but I'm definitely not going to open this one. This is one of those ones I'd like to get graded for sure, only for the fact that it's James Tinian, and he signed 250 of them. I got this one for $60, I think.
Yeah, it was something pretty decent.
About $60 for this. I think you can find some of them now, especially the signed ones, going for a little over 100. This is number 108 of 250.
Screen finally went out.
Number 108 of 250. It's absolutely, I think it's a beautiful cover art. Honestly, it's terrifying, but it's beautiful.
It's got a COA. I love COAs.
The COA, so authenticity certified, number 108. I thought that was cool, and then just some. Actually, let me grab the other one. Back where it goes. Just some. I thought it was cool. It was one of those impulse buys. Literally 5 cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick of bubble gum. Just little packs of Topps cards.
Wax-its.
Wax-its. Yeah.
That's not the official name. That's just what I call them, because they're the wax paper.
Super cool. And, of course, it's Bazooka, because Bazooka Gum has all of the, or used to have the Archie comics in it. Actually, that would be kind of cool if we go find some Bazooka Gum and still see if they do the little comics in them.
Oh, like when you open it, it's got
it's got the little comics in it. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
If we find some more of those, let's open it and chew the gum.
I'm down. I mean,
just straight chalk.
You want to go tomorrow?
Just chalk.
You want to get it tomorrow?
We may.
All right.
We might do that.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then last thing. What time is it? Well, this video right now, it's not my birthday anymore. Yesterday was my birthday.
The 30th, June 30th.
July 30th. July 30th, my friend.
Oh man, we are in July.
Calm down.
All right.
I didn't call you Gonkey this time.
Yeah, finally.
So.
But yeah, just to clarify this, July 30th is G's birthday. I don't know when this is going to come up. Hopefully soon. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. Something I hold dear, right? We started this channel for Pokemon, but we kind of branched off and started doing other things, of course. This card you got for $50, I think.
I don't want to put an exact dollar amount, but it was very low.
It was very low. Okay, so it was pretty low. He knows Charizard's my favorite, and obviously Pikachu is the spokes Pokemon for Pokemon. Pretty cool. Little PSA 10.
They call him Poncho Charizard or
Mega
something.
Tokyo's Pikachu Poncho Charizard. So, yeah.
And we're not going to put a price point on that, but if you're curious, look that card up. It has gone up a lot. But we're collectors, not resellers, so that's staying here. And
yeah, that's not going anywhere.
So I've got one more console from the lot that you got, and I'm going to show this one first. So I don't have the other console with me that I purchased with this. One of my frequent places that I go to a lot, and it's got a 120 gigabyte hard drive. But anyways, one of the one of the thrift stores that I frequent a lot, they actually had an Xbox One, and it was cheap. I don't want to put a dollar amount, but it was very cheap. And I go in there a lot, and I don't think, this thing is dusty, man. Like, if you look at it, you can see the dust and hair. I haven't had a chance to open it up and clean it, but if anything, I may mod it or, you know, use it for spare parts. But, that's loud. But I bought the Xbox One, and they actually gave me this. And it says as is, and typically in electronics, that kind of tells me either it doesn't work or they didn't have the, well, obviously they didn't have the cords, but I still haven't plugged this in. It may work, it may not. But I bought the Xbox One for pretty cheap. And you just saw the dust bunny fly out of that. I got it for pretty cheap, and my...
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. It is cake.
Put it back.
It is cake.
Put it back.
My younger brother's been wanting an Xbox One for a long time. So I was able to get it and get it to him. And that's just kind of what collectors do. You let people know what you like and what you want to collect, and you have friends and family kind of help you along with building it. But this is pretty cool. I haven't really plugged this in yet, and if it has a red ring of death, maybe we'll just do a video of beating the ever-living shit out of this thing. I don't know, but it's very dusty. If anything, it's practice to take apart and, you know, kind of do that. So that's that console real quick. Sorry, Riggs.
Way to scare my dog, bro.
Sorry. This is the final console. Hey, Riggs. This is the final console from that bundle that I bought. I have wanted the Dreamcast. I don't know how long. I know Allie even knew it. And I'm so stoked about this. I can't wait to plug it in. I think I've got 2 or 3 game dog hair. I think I've got 2 or 3 games already that have been in my collection, but I just haven't really felt like putting that much money out for a console, you know, on eBay or whatever. This was part of that bundle, and I am beyond enthused. Thank you again so much, Luth, and thank you, Gio, for thinking of me on this. So not only the console, the controller, can't play without a controller, and it came with one. Sticks are good, everything's good. It even came, I don't know what they call these. I want to say VMU, but don't quote me on that. But it even came with the memory drive, and I think it's got, you know, one of those watch batteries in there. So very cool that it came with this. As far as I know, when you plug this in,
was a thing.
Yeah. So as far as I know, whenever you plug this in, it acts as a memory card on each of these, right?
And you can play a game?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So it holds your excuse me. It holds your save state on here, but certain games, when it boots up, it shows you an animation of what game you're playing. Some of them have mini games. When you take it out, it's like a Game Boy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the only thing that I know is kind of meme worthy that people don't like is that the cord comes from the bottom of the controller. So other than that, I mean, it seems fairly comfortable, triggers and everything. And everybody just says that the Dreamcast is one of those consoles that should have done better than what it did. It just was kind of a commercial failure, flop. But there's great titles on it, and I can't wait to start a collection on the Dreamcast, a larger collection.
I think I remember playing, I think it was Virtua Fighter when they came out on the, I think it was the Dreamcast. That was
Soul Fighter. There's a lot of beat 'em ups and a lot of cool
terrible
games on
at fighting games.
I think. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, well, I have one more thing. So, since it is your birthday, well, it was yesterday, it's kind of running late. It was like 1 or 2 a.m. right now. So, I'll let you kind of anticipate it.
Oh, it's a bag!
Yeah, you always wanted one, right?
Yay!
No, but I
No.
think you're... No, you're not getting the bag. I need the bag.
It's my bag.
It's my bag. But yeah, what's in there, I'll just let the anticipation grow or whatever. I'll try to explain to the best of my knowledge what it really is, how it works. I don't know if we'll be able to use it, but I know you will like it, and you have no idea what it is. So from the picture that I sent...
Why is it ticking? What is it?
From the picture that I sent you, you can try and guess what it was. What do you think it is? And I'll add a photo of what I sent him, I think a day or so ago.
I have no idea. It looked like it was wrapped in plastic, and I honestly thought it was another card.
Okay.
Is
that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, another bag.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, what? Is this cards?
No.
No. What is that? I don't want to open it. But it is Zelda.
Yep.
Is this a game?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? It's Nintendo. Where do you play this game? I am super. What is this?
That is for the Japan released only console, the Nintendo Disk System. You may correct me in the comments, whatever, but as far as I know, it's the Nintendo Disk. So they actually created games for a Nintendo that was released only in Japan. I forget, I think it's like 89 maybe. But it was disc. It played off of floppy disks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've got chills right now. This is cool.
So yeah, as I mentioned, you just let people know kind of what you like, and I know he's a fanatic over Zelda, so I thought that was really cool, and I'll do an overlay, sort of a close-up, but happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, man.
Gotta finish out the video strong.
That's really cool. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. So that's gonna finish it for this pickups video. There's gonna be plenty more in the future. Actually, there's not. But what there will be is reviews and anything that you guys kind of want to see from us, just let us know. I'm kind of on a no-buy. My girlfriend and I are in the middle of trying to save for a house. So I have promised her that after this video, no more purchases. So I have to keep that, stiff. But I've got a large enough collection that now, and you can kind of help with it too, that we can do Let's Plays. that we can do Let's Plays and I can do reviews. I've got a fat enough collection to at least sustain plenty of content for 6 months, maybe more. And really, I have enough even that we can branch off into movie reviews, and there's plenty of content to come. But as of right now, pickups are going to come to a halt. But there's going to be plenty more content in the future. So let us know what you want if you enjoyed the video. I've been Monkey.
G.
And where can people reach you on the internet? You don't have anything.
I don't have anything.
I'll put my Twitter and Instagram. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you later.
Adios.
The light gun for light gun games, but very cool. I love this.
I wonder if that was like
awesome.
an upgraded version of the duck hunt gun. I'm lying. It's for PlayStation. I have no idea.
But yeah, this was the final thing, so maybe I could put it in somewhere and make it seem seamless because I want to end on the birthday present. But yeah, I didn't want to leave this out. We maybe we'll hunt down
some Namco
We're on
games.
a no-buy.
Yeah.
So,
Doesn't mean we can't go look for it.
Yeah. I guess we can do research.
You're on a hiatus from buying stuff. Doesn't mean I can't buy
I'll just
things.
pawn off all the purchasing on him.
Just let me know.
So you do the research on the Namco gun games, and maybe we'll do some Let's Plays on that. But I think this is awesome. That just looks beefy and awesome. I love light gun games. And honestly, if it's accurate and fun, I don't see why it wouldn't be accurate and fun.
All right, shut up.
All right, thank you.